6, stand up. Make on the beat. Let go. With them fly ass chicks who paint them pretty ass lips. With them trap boys out doubling up on bricks. From musicians like myself that was blessed with a gift. Rap with a package, see what it is. Swerving through traffic like I lost control of the whip. Heard the competition like I ran over these bricks. Double lines, big nothing when you're hugging the bridge. Red light, green light, headlight, beat bright. Superstar life, make these lanes ain't right. Fabulous flow, make the girls say nice. So rock cups full to the party break late. Going to the cabin site, on to the next like Jay said, right? Yeah, swag too slick, make a hater wanna bite. Not out of Zella, boy, but you clicked in my life. So what I gotta prove? Living my lyrics like boy, nothing to lose. Then I humble on the mic, hit the beats and bruise. The cat look calm like I never made a move. Back on the beat, after hammer in his seat. These boys all brittle, tried up fractures. I never move triple cause I got 2 feet. Provided my own meals, boy, nobody fed me. The grind is impeccable, I've been chasing decimals. Now it's like me and the money is inseparable. Catch the message that I'm sending to you. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. I've been through it, but I've been disputed. Now I feel like a champ, bitch, I'm undisputed. Thought I conquered the whole game, the hustle never been lame. Pretty soon you fucks gonna remember my name.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here to take over the whole world. Talk to you, it's Tuesday. Come talk to me. God damn it. Ryan, you all right?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. What cracking?
Zar, how you doing, Zar?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What cracking to you?
Oh, shit, Zar, the show his mouth. Boy, it's a good day. They did some shit. Fat Boy Chronicles, what's going on, baby? Ladies and gentlemen, FBC is in the house.
FBC is in the building.
And we're here to have a good time tonight. Let's start this thing off with our trash ass players. You ready, Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
I know y'all heard over the weekend, for the past 2 weeks, your boy Nick Saban got in his feelings because he got the #1 draft class. And let me see. Rondo been having some off the court basketball issues. He pulled out a gun on his baby mama and kids over cleaning up the room. So somebody need to go help that man. Real talk. They're my trash ass play.
What you got over there, sir? What you got over there?
Oh man, I'm sitting on a couple, you know what I mean?
Hey man, dish some joints out then.
Let's go ahead and take it to the Dennyman. For those that don't know what the Dennyman mean, that's Major League Baseball. And we're gonna talk about this incident over the weekend where another form of racism happened yet again. in the sporting world of baseball, America's greatest pastime. Josh Donaldson, who's been on about 6 baseball teams, pretty good player. He's past his prime, been around a long time. White guy. He's getting into a little talking match, on the base path with Tim Anderson, shortstop for the White Sox, a black guy. And throughout the conversation, whatever persists of it, Josh keeps calling him Jackie Robinson. Keep calling him Jackie. I'm not sure what's going on, but obviously Tim held his composure. They got a little heated exchange, but nothing to that extent. So then a couple innings later, his teammate Grando, Tim Anderson's teammate, who's not black, had his back. So when Josh Donaldson comes up to the plate to bat, Grando gets up and don't let him get there and, and confronts him about it, and so the bench is clear. Again, it was mild, no brawl. But, again, the point of this and the bigger issue is, why is a white guy calling a black man Jackie Robinson and keep calling him Jackie? There's got to be malicious intent to that. You ain't saying you're great like Jackie Robinson, especially if there's a little beef exchange. So, he comes out and says, oh, well, Tim says he's the next Jackie Robinson, so I call him Jackie. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So of course, the Major League Baseball, we got to do something. We got to be politically correct. He gets a 1-game suspension. Ooh, what a punishment for a racial slur that he's continued to say over and over. It's 2022, y'all. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. But Donaldson, you're a trash ass player and you're a racist bitch. All right. My next one and my last one, and he's been on my list here before, and that is the great Canelo Alvarez. Oh, okay. So he finally gets his ass beat, finally gets a loss that they couldn't give him because they couldn't even try to pull the Fandango move because the fight wasn't close. Oh, yeah, I'm a exercise my rematch. All his fans, oh, yeah, we're going to fight him again. What did I say? It's on tape. That man ain't going to rematch that dude. And look what happens. A third fight with Triple G. Now, I don't know if you boxing fans out there have been watching Triple G. Triple G is old, slow. He won his last fight against a scrub and looked terrible. Right. Prime time to fight Triple G a third time. Let's wait a few years till he's old now, slow and out of his prime. Mm. I'm actually going to say Canelo going to knock this man out, and he's never been stopped before. That's how bad Triple G looks. But the point, why did you rematch? You just lost. You're supposed to be the great Canelo. You got a mandatory rematch. Benavidez just fucking knocked somebody out last week. Why don't you fight him? Charlo, they've been offering you Charlo. Why don't you fight him? Why fight Triple G, a guy you fight twice and you beat twice? You didn't beat him twice, but you beat him twice, if y'all know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So he's another trash-ass player, and he's going to continue to be on my trash-ass player list. The blueprint. That's all I got for y'all.
Okay, what you got over there, Fat Boy Chronicles?
So, actually, my man said it won already, and that was Nick Saban. It's 2022. First of all, you go and you call out Deion Sanders, who's a black head coach at a HBCU. He got a 5-star recruit. He didn't get him for $1 million, like it's put out here right now. I think that was trash to Saban to even say that. Like, dude, I'm gonna need you to just relax. You gotta relax. That was trash. And then my other one is Tyler Hero, man. Like, he has not showed up at all in these playoffs. He hasn't. Butler's got him this far. He's hurt right now. You would think that Tyler Hero would step his game up. I'm not even gonna get into the stats. Dude is just like, he's non-existent. There's no reason why Bam Adebayo got to be the second option when Tyler Hero know how to ball. And he's just playing trash right now. It's terrible. It's terrible. But those are my two right there.
Yeah, I also had the Miami Heat as my trash ass players because the way they played yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I gotta put Reggie Bullock over there for the way he played the other night. Ain't had no goddamn points. As much help as Luka need over there with his trash ass. And then I gotta put the Dallas Mavericks on there for the way they performed on Friday, having me think that they was gonna beat the Warriors in game 2. I swore they had them halftime. You know what I mean? What you call him gave no. The first game, Andrew Wiggins gave Luka Doncic $150 across the face, had him all cut the fuck up and shit looking bad. Second game, Luka came out shooting the lights out the goddamn gym but by halftime. But I don't know what it is about them third quarters and them goddamn Golden State Warriors. You got to come to play in that goddamn third quarter or you're going to lose the game. That's just what it is. And they came back and they beat them. So trash ass player goes to the Dallas Mavericks for not winning game 2. Those are my trash ass plays. Let's get to these certified.
I didn't know we could call out an organization.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got one more.
Go ahead.
And it's the Lakers. The Lakers are getting on my last nerve. First of all, you fire your head coach. Okay, cool. We already knew y'all was gonna do that. Y'all doing a coaching search. You interview Mark Jackson. Then you got some 2 or 3 other dudes that are like, they're not even relevant. You allow LeBron to not only be the player, but the GM. He begs for Russell Westbrook. Begs for him. Gets him, and y'all don't even make the playoffs. Jeannie Buss is not running the organization. She's letting Kurt Rambis and his wife run the organization. At this point, the Lakers are just trash to me at this point. I think they need to just cut their losses. I say wholesale everybody and just overhaul it and start over. Because what they're doing right now and then the stuff that's being reported and put out there about LeBron possibly going to Brooklyn and like, it's just a mess. It's a mess. And they're trash. That organization is trash. And Jerry Buss is rolling over in his grave right now.
Oh, no, you didn't say that. Lord.
I'm just... But Jeannie has it, man. That's what makes me so upset because Jeannie has it. If she just grow a pair. I hate to say that about a woman, but she got to grow a pair.
A pair of lips?
I'm just saying. Just like her dad. She got it. She just, I don't know. She just fall back and let everybody else delegate it. And I'm just
I think she got it. I don't think she has to grow a pair.
Well, okay.
Wait a minute.
I think she got it. She just got to get in there and do what she do. Man. And stop being so timid and letting Kurt Rambis and his wife run. Seriously?
She get rid of the wrong people.
Yes.
She got rid of Magic Johnson.
Right.
She ran him out.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what was the beef right there, but you get rid of the wrong people. Mm-hmm. I think it was part to do with the Lakers and the other part to do with the NBA because he couldn't be the Magic Johnson he is outside of it.
Right.
Right.
Because exactly. if he does be that guy, it's gonna end up being tampering. So I think that's
exactly.
You got rid of some of the best players that you had. What's his name? Ingram? That his name that went to the Hornets or
Pelicans?
Well, the Pelicans, you got rid of him and he's shining over there. I mean,
shoot, most of the young talent they let go is shining. Lonzo,
right? So
Ingram, like, I mean, what's the man on the Knicks? The center?
Center. He's not a center.
Randall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They let all the young talent go
to get
guys that you bring and you don't win anything, like, or even make the playoffs.
Playoffs.
We talking about
playoffs. We talking about
Playoffs.
You kidding me?
He said, "Man, we just want to win a game."
Let's get this certified.
That's the
Certified
organization right now. I can't with the Lakers right now. They're getting on my nerve.
I got Jimbo.
I really don't.
I got Jimbo Fisher. If everybody don't know who is this head coach at the Texas A&M, he finally stand up to Nick Saban.
He did.
And I was so proud of him just for saying something. Most of these coaches, even at Georgia, my head coach did not say nothing. Some of these coaches don't say nothing. Let Nick Saban say whatever he wants to say. Oh, Jimbo Fisher.
Maybe because they're using the same formula.
Well,
so they can't afford to say something.
But what I'm saying, how many coaches have you seen came out and said something to Nick Saban over the last 10 years like that?
Well, they can't say nothing because they're using the same formula.
Exactly.
You can't snitch on yourself.
Right.
Nick Saban is snitching on everybody.
Yeah, well, he ratting because he want to know how what he was doing ain't working now.
Right.
Well, that's why he ratting.
Like my co-host right here.
Oh, thank you.
You cannot always get your way.
Sure can.
You're always going to be somebody that know how to get a better player than you.
That's why he think that Jackson State offered $1 million because it had to be a money reason that he went there. But it wasn't.
It was.
And it's not because Deion Sanders won 2 Super Bowls and he's like the best corner ever. That couldn't be the reason.
Nah.
I mean,
no, never that.
I rather want to learn from somebody that played the game than somebody that teach the game.
That played Madden on the PlayStation.
Right.
I mean, he coached in the NFL. He had,
if you call that coaching,
he coached in the NFL. I won't call it what everybody say. He had a cup of coffee. I wouldn't call it a cup of coffee, but he had more than the Cobb salad. Let's say that he had more than the Cobb salad.
He got fired time he set down his cup. Come on.
And listen, when the playing field is level, you find out who they are. And the playing field is about to get level. And I told you, Alabama's gonna go down like the Miamis, like the USCs.
Yep.
All right, they just gonna go down. That was a great 30 for 30. Thanks for telling me to watch that.
Which one?
Miami, the U.
Oh yeah. Did you watch both of them? Wait, did you watch both of them?
I ain't watched the second one. No, I only watched the first one.
That's later. It's like the second season. Their seasons apart though.
Okay.
So you watched the first one with Jimmy Johnson and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one's good too.
Second one's just good, bro.
My certified player is Jimbo Fisher.
Okay. What you got, sir?
I gotta give a shout out to my boys, man. We're gonna, I pretty much only want to talk about baseball here. I mean, I get it, Dennis. And I'm hurting for you. Well, I'm not hurting for you.
No, you're not.
Because y'all, we like Pedro Martinez once said, the Yankees were his daddy. We're the Phillies' daddy. But we have the biggest lead in all of baseball as far as the division leader goes. We're 8 games over the next team, was I think it's the Phillies. They're under 500, something like that. The Braves and whatever those teams are. So shout out to my boys. And both of our aces are out. Our third, we have 3 starting pitchers out, and DeGrom and Scherzer. They're probably the 2 best pitchers in all of baseball.
Y'all had DeGrom for a while, though, right?
No, DeGrom ain't played it. No, Scherzer just got hurt. DeGrom ain't played yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about, but y'all had DeGrom when y'all.
He was from our farm system. Yeah, he grew. We groomed him from our farm.
How long y'all had DeGrom on y'all team though?
Since he was in the farm, since we drafted him.
I don't know what year that was.
Oh, he's been in the pros about 6 years.
Okay.
But he was in our farm system.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, shout out to my boys. Now I spoke on, Josh Donaldson earlier. So now I'm going to give a shout out to, the guy he called Jackie Robinson, Tim Anderson, for leading the American League in batting average right now. Maybe he is the next Jackie Robinson. He's hitting 359 for the White Sox, and he plays shortstop, the hardest position to play in baseball. So shout out to Tim Anderson, boy. Keep doing what you're doing. And then I want to give a shout out to Paul Goldschmidt for the St. Louis Cardinals, who I also have on my fantasy team, my starting first baseman. He is on a 15-game hitting streak right now. Now, let me tell you these stats. He's the only player that's ever done this in a 15-game span in the history of baseball. He has 28 hits, 12 doubles, 5 home runs, and 22 RBIs. Ever since the RBI became a real stat in 1920, he is the only player to accumulate those numbers, that combination, over any 15-game span. Paul Goldschmidt, you're the gold standard, no pun intended. Keep providing for my fantasy team, but we're going to continue to spank the Cardinals as well, as we've been doing this year also. But shout out for my fantasy purposes.
What's the name of your fantasy team?
Kings are.
Well, you ain't got nothing better than that.
It used to be. No. I take that back. It's got 'em. I thought I changed it to Kings
Got
are.
'em.
Got 'em was like, there's a long story behind got 'em. That used to be my catchphrase called got 'em.
Okay.
So it's called, I just look, it's got 'em. It's GOT space EM 2 exclamation
That's
point.
your name on the other fantasy too. On the one.
Okay, I thought I changed them, but they've been there for forever. Got 'em. Yeah. So there's a story behind it. Yeah.
Fat Boy Chronicles, what you got for us, man?
I'm gonna give a shout out to the Warriors. The first shot. They have shown in these playoffs, minus Memphis, because I possibly feel like they could have probably lost to Memphis if Ja was playing. But shout out to them. I didn't think they was gonna run through Dallas like this. I swear I did not see this coming at all. I didn't see a 3-0 lead, possibly sweeping tonight. I didn't see it coming. But shout out to the Warriors, man. All they do is play defense, knock it to Steph and Clay to shoot. And shout out to what is his name? I cannot think of his name right now. On the Warriors.
Draymond Green. Oh no, you talking about two-way wig.
I'm talking about Wiggins. Yes,
two-way wig, yeah.
Shout out to Wiggins right now, because Wiggins is out there balling and playing fantastic defense on Luka. Fantastic. And also shout out to George Kittle, because Kittle has been in the news. He's endorsed Trey. I mean, he's supposed to. But he could have went a different route, but he didn't. He endorsed them. He said to the organization they should give him a chance, because there's a lot of 49er fans out there saying that he's going to be a bust. I think he's going to be great. But shout out to George Kittle for being classy, unlike Deebo Samuel at this particular moment in time.
Last time, I'm just going to let y'all know this. The last time I seen the tight end stick their nose out for a second-year quarterback.
Don't say it.
Patrick Mahomes is the name of that quarterback.
I was just about to see. I told you not. You didn't jinx it. I told you not to
Patrick
say it.
Mahomes.
Say it.
Patrick
Travis
Mahomes.
Kelce. Yes, sir.
Patrick Mahomes. And
Yep.
I remember because this is when I used to watch ESPN a lot. Stephen A. Smith came on ESPN talking about something. I got these guys, Travis Kelce, keep telling me, no, Patrick Mahomes is the real deal. I ain't seen him play. I need to see him play. This is how Stephen A. Smith was talking. I need to see him play. Yeah, I ain't see him play. Travis Kelce telling me, no, we're going to be fine. The quarterback is this guy, Mahomes is the real deal. I don't know. That's my Stephen A. impression right there.
Nah, that's funny.
Well,
though.
you need to put your head.
But
like,
you are
right here.
absolutely correct, sir. You are absolutely correct. I'm telling you, I feel like Trey go come out and he go be busting people in the mouth, man.
I've been saying this since April 2nd. Trey Way.
Right.
Trey got
Trey
something.
Way.
My certified player, in all honesty, I'm going to give it out to the Boston Celtics. I love the way that they've been playing this series. The Boston Celtics, especially the last game yesterday. Was it yesterday? I just child. The Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics is who I'm rolling with on my certified player. Now, hold on. Before we get into things, let me soften things up just a little bit.
Okay.
Now, Fat Boy Chronicles, this is your first time on here.
Yes, sir.
And people want to know, who you are, where you come from, what's going on. So let's get a full introduction of how Fat Boy Chronicles got started.
All right. So was born in the Chi, raised in the Bay. So I'm a Bay boy. I always tell everybody I'm from the Bay. That's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. San Francisco to be exact. I've been podcasting since 2017, 18 or so. It started out as a hobby thing at first. At first, it was like a hobby, just something to do. I started out on Facebook. I was going live, and then my live started growing. And I started getting more people like, you should do a podcast. You're really good at giving advice. You're really good at talking about certain topics and different things like that. So I started Fat Boy Chronicles. I'm on all social media platforms, everything, Fat Boy Chronicles. That's all you got to do. Type it in. I'm there. Yeah, that's about it with me.
What was you talking about? Was you talking about sports or?
I was talking about a little everything, man. I talk about sports. I talk about relationships. I talk about, I've done my top 5 MCs. Yeah, I've talked about movies. I've talked about how men should treat women.
You do top 5 insects?
Oh, top 5 insects? Yeah. No insects.
Man, you're missing out, bro. Come on, man. You gotta expand,
top
bro.
5 insects. I don't even like insects, man. Dude, I don't.
I'm sorry for you, just to let you know. Yeah. Just when you think shit ain't going right, there goes just to let you know that, all right.
With the left.
Soon as you think things ain't going right, there goes on.
What's up?
All right. Well,
shout out to my boy for bringing me on the Ignorant Things podcast. I appreciate it, my man.
Oh, no problem at all. But let's get into this now. Tonight, the Dallas Mavericks are going to be playing against the Golden State Warriors. Golden State is up 3-0. A lot of people are going to know what's going on. So, who do you have?
I got the Warriors tonight. They're going to close it out. They're going to sweep it.
I got the Warriors. They got experience. Remember, I told you, Dennis, a while back, experience is key.
Okay, what you guys are?
I got the Warriors. I need my money, Dennis.
In a sweep?
I got the Warriors. I need my money, man.
I'm up $5.
I need to keep my money in my pocket.
So if Boston beat Miami, I'm still up $5.
They beat Miami.
Oh wow!
I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, I owe him money.
Oh man, y'all.
More money.
Listen, hold on now. I still got dollars winning this game. I still believe in Luka Doncic. Yes, I said it. Let me get this out the way. Breaking news from Sam Sports. The NBA has announced the NBA all NBA first team. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Devin Booker, and Jason Tatum.
I got a problem with one person.
I got a problem with two.
I think me and you got the same problem, Dennis. maybe even Fat Boy. But you know why? And there ain't no biasness. But ain't no way Booker over DeRozan.
I don't think so either.
I say that. I was just about
to say.
Ain't no way.
I swear to God, I was.
That's the only problem I got.
Yep.
DeRozan should be first team. What that man did, they said he was the worst contract of the offseason. We gave that man $85 million. That man came and put Chicago back on the map. The first half of the season, I think by the end of the season, he was still second and fourth quarter scoring behind only Tatum. But the first half, I think he had 2 buzzer beaters back to back. And in February, he's the only one for 9 games in a row, has scored 35 points a game, shooting over 50%. Only Wilt Chamberlain did that, a center. Yeah, that's just crazy right there, bro.
In MVP conversation.
But for the longest, until we got hurt, Levine got hurt, Ball. At the end, like I said, we talked earlier, we faltered, a lot of teams faltered, but there's no way. They're crazy.
If y'all don't know, Fat Boy Chronicles is also a Bulls fan.
A Chicago fan.
Right.
Chicago.
His football team is the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, but
well, it makes sense. He's from Chicago, so he liked the Bulls. He moved to San Fran, then he went to the Bay.
Should have liked the Cowboys. Should have been a Cowboys fan.
Right.
Ew.
There's still time for you, bro.
Nah, I'm good, dog. I don't want none of that.
Nacho flavored meal worms from Thailand aren't that bad. You can keep that shit, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah,
let me get that out the way. Ricky Bobby says, so you counting out my Chiefs?
I'm good.
Am I counting your Chiefs out? I can't say no. Walter's in the building. H2O's in the house. That's why he couldn't make it as a pro coach.
Shit, I almost like the second team better than the first team, man.
Second team,
Curry, Morant, DeRozan, Durant, Embiid.
And the third team is LeBron.
Yeah, I don't care.
Pascal Siakam, Trae Young, Chris Paul, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's perfect for the third team. That second team is just as good as that first team, though.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
I think John Morant was injured, so I can see how Jason Tatum.
But that's what I'm saying. But again,
I can see how Jason Tatum jumped him. That's what I was saying.
Right. No, I'm okay with it, but I'm just saying, tit for tat. Like, there's some arguments. I mean, the biggest argument we covered, but even Embiid Joker's an
argument.
I think
he won MVP.
No, but I said, but that was controversial. A lot of people thought Embiid should have won. I'm gonna be honest.
Forget that. I'm gonna say Embiid should have got the MVP.
Right.
I agree.
No, I'm saying there's an argument. I'm not saying Joker. Again, I only told you I have one legitimate. There's one wrong person that's Booker. That's wrong. There's a couple other arguments, but Booker is the one that's wrong.
Here's what else I was gonna say. I think if there was any year that Joker did deserve it, it was this year. I don't think he deserved it last year. This year he literally had
everybody was hurt. But again, last year they were hurt kind of last year too, though.
Yeah, but I didn't think he deserved it last year. I didn't.
I thought,
but this year, even with the stats and everything that went down,
no. I thought Embiid.
The man is a monster. Don't get me wrong. Everything. What's so dope about him? Different than Embiid. I give him that. Everything runs through him. He is the point center on that team.
Right.
That's something that Embiid don't do. He is the best passer on the team. He's the best. Everything runs through Joker. Every possession, he has to have the ball.
Yeah. They're all good and stuff. You're the superstar on the team, right?
Right.
Okay. You just get your team to the first round of the playoffs.
But remember, that has nothing. You always do that, Ryan. And this has nothing to do with playoffs. This is all regular. I hear you. You got a point in another discussion.
It's a regular.
Embiid is also in that same category. Again, we're talking regular season, though.
How far Embiid went this year?
Right, but again, we're talking regular season. That's a different discussion.
As far as he always goes, second round.
They both seem to be patting at a certain level. Him in first round and B second round. They can't. Neither one of them can get no further.
No. I think didn't he made it to the third round one year, didn't he?
No, Portland beat them in the second round. They made it to the second round.
Game 7. It was a game 7.
Yeah, Portland and Denver. And Portland played the Warriors in the conference finals.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what was shocking because Dame Lillard actually had one year because he really ain't done nothing, but he did get one conference final under his belt.
What about in the bubble? Who played each other?
That don't even count, man. Who can't? I don't even remember that bullshit.
That don't count, then.
Oh man, y'all gotta stop with that.
And that's like Scottie Pippen said. As crazy as he is, that felt like a "I got next" type game. You walk on the court, "I got next, homie," and put your squad together. That's what that shit was.
Just like D-League.
Scottie Pippen said that.
Yeah, he said that shit. Yeah, he said it's like pickup games. What the bubble was.
Man,
there you go. That's how I felt.
Exactly what it was.
Just like D-League.
Pickup games.
Right. And even then, I don't think Portland got to no conference finals.
Not Portland. I thought it was Denver.
No,
it was who was it? No, it was the Lakers and
I thought they played Denver.
No, it wasn't the Clippers. It was Houston. It might have been Denver. Oh, no, it was Denver. Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray was on fire, right?
He had like 50. Like 3 games, he had 50.
Yeah.
It was Jamal Murray. You're right. But again, it was the bubble. But Jamal Murray, now I'm going to give him credit for that because 50 is 50. And he did it like 2 or 3 times.
Man, you always say that.
We not going to front on 50, bro.
Right. The Dennis we fronting on 50 because it ain't 60. Like anybody
ain't 60. 60, ain't no bums. Ain't no bums put up 60.
There has been a couple of bums that put up 50, so I give you that.
Right. We went through the list. There's been a couple of bums put up 50.
I give you that. But still, 50 ain't no slouch.
No. So now what do you think about this Miami-Boston series?
10.
I got Miami at 7. Dennis, I need my money, man.
Yeah, you're gonna keep saying that.
Look, I'm gonna go Boston in 7.
Ooh, game 7 in Miami, huh?
I don't think it's going.
I'm gonna go Boston in 7.
If Boston win, it'll be in 6.
I got Boston.
Okay.
If Miami win, it's gonna be 7.
I got Boston in 6.
I'm just pissed because I know they both kind of hurt, but Miami is hurt. I just hate when you just. I mean, it's part of sports.
It's tied up 2-2, ain't it?
Right. I just hate when you can't go to battle with all your boys, man. I just think it just takes away from the game.
Guns, yeah.
But it's part of basketball.
It is.
Part of sports.
It is. I've even seen Tiger pull a groin.
Oh,
right.
Tiger
and it slaps.
Tiger hurt his back. I'm going with Boston, and listen. I don't care if Miami was full force. Boston.
That full force with Pee Wee and them, okay?
Yeah, with Pee Wee and them. I don't care if he was full force. Boston is better than Miami.
I just think Boston rather they did for the past 4 years.
But I'm not on that side of everybody else when they say Jimmy Butler ain't Batman. You ain't gonna ever hear me say that. Jimmy Butler is who we thought he was.
Right.
He is that damn dude.
He is for real.
I gotta say that Jimmy Butler
showed up. Count the bubble,
right?
We don't count the bubble,
right?
But Jimmy balled out in the bubble too.
He did.
Yeah. So Jimmy is. I hate Chicago. Let him go. I said it when he let it.
But we didn't let him go. Jimmy. I hear you.
He didn't want to leave.
But right. Jimmy divided the locker room because Derrick Rose coming back and he couldn't play with Derrick Rose as alpha. Like he made up this little alpha shit.
Right.
Was cool. Right. And yeah, that shit pissed me off. So like it's garbage, but you know.
I remember. Yeah. Philly hurting right now though.
Yeah, Philly messed up. Tobias over me?
Yo. Next time. Come on. Now I ain't about to do no shit like that. Nah.
Yeah,
we talking about Chicago. Keep talking about Chicago. What's wrong with y'all?
Forget that.
Hilarious.
For letting Jimmy walk out the door.
Right.
Trash.
Oh man.
They might be in the finals right now if they had kept it like that. They might be in the finals.
Fatboy Chronicles, this might be your last show.
I just gotta tell the truth. I gotta tell it like
you're gonna be like the Joker, one and done, bro.
I got a question from the fans. Ricky Bobby said, way too early fantasy question. Does Waddle benefit from Hill being on the Dolphins now? breakthrough
Absolutely.
sophomore year.
Yes. Yeah.
I already made the bold prediction that Waddle gonna have a better season than Tyreek Hill.
I agree.
Because he can cater. I know Tyreek Hill can also cater to the short passes, but I'm just telling you, last year, Tua and Waddle developed a great connection in that short dink and dunk offense. And Tyreek gonna have the number one corner on him. Still gonna go deep a lot more than Waddle, and it's gonna be a lot more dinking and dunking. And Waddle is definitely gonna have more receptions, if anything, than Tyreek Hill.
Tua was balling at the second half of that season, and Waddle was a big reason.
One thing, y'all don't know what the new head coach will do.
Oh, McDaniels, I can tell you personally because he was on the Niners. He's going to do fantastic and fabulous. He's going to do great.
Oh, man, somebody get the goddamn syrup out for these pancakes
I'm
he's
just
serving
telling
up.
you what it is.
Wait a minute.
Look at Jimmy Garoppolo. You see Jimmy Garoppolo. He wasn't all that.
See what?
McDaniels made him like that, man.
Oh, my God. Them goddamn Niner fans, you can't tell them shit, boy.
You cannot. You can't tell us not a damn thing.
You know what the bad thing is, Ryan? That we got a Niners fan and a Cowboys fan in the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't won nothing since the 90s. Both of them won back-to-back years. That was the end of them. That was it.
Because your Eagles won one Super Bowl.
Wait a minute.
We're not finna go there.
Wait a minute. I cannot.
Turn it up. Don't you count us. We got one,
you had Donovan McNabb.
That's right. We got one.
You go to the Super Bowl and you lose.
You
get your little Super Bowl back. Yeah, okay, we go get y'all that. Y'all still got 4 more to go, but we go get y'all that.
Why you ain't got to give us that? We took it.
No, y'all can have that.
One is a fluke. One is considered a fluke.
Ain't this that was a fluke.
As
hard as it is to win the Super Bowl,
fluke, 2 is a reality.
Ron, as hard as it is to win the Super Bowl, they said it's a fluke. Oh,
one is a fluke. You got one only. It's a fluke.
I cannot say no.
Ain't this some shit?
There's no way. There's no way. No, the Eagles, y'all won the Super Bowl. We go get y'all that. That's cute. Y'all got to win some more, man.
That was cute. Ain't this?
That's cute. It's cute.
I think she purdy.
Cute. You won one little Super Bowl. That's cute.
One little Super Bowl. That's the little Super Bowl. Ain't this?
Let's talk about the Jazz.
Hold on. We got the chocolate girl. How you doing, chocolate girl?
Oh,
chocolate girl's cool. I'm all right.
Queen, how you doing, Queen?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
Doing pretty good. What's up, Ron? What's up, Czar?
What's good with you?
Where my love at? I ain't got no love today.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Every night I gotta prove it.
Love,
Shut up, Czar.
I'm not even going there. I was moving on. Hey, yo, hey, Dennis. Hey, I'm out.
I'm out.
all your fans
are y'all
here.
why y'all having a Super Bowl discussion?
Nah.
That's why Ron was being quiet.
He got sidetracked for a minute.
I was talking crap about the
Eagles. Cannot say no.
Because he said something about my Niners and I got sensitive. So
you
talking about the Dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you got sensitive. Well, at least you acknowledge you got sensitive.
Yeah, I got sensitive. I'm not gonna lie. I get sensitive.
He's blind. He's gonna talk about something. What's your coach? Your old coach name?
Oh, you talking about McDaniels?
McDaniels is the reason that Jimmy Garoppolo is so good.
Yeah.
First of all, he ain't good.
He ain't good.
Wait a minute. Did he say so good?
Right.
I said McDaniels did a good job with Jimmy Garoppolo, so I think he's gonna do just as fine with Tua.
McDaniels not. I didn't hear what you said earlier. McDaniels not coaching Tua.
Who coaching Tua?
It's not McDaniel.
What's his name?
You don't know where McDaniel went.
I thought he went to Miami.
No, you don't know where he went.
Nope, I don't. I thought he went to Miami.
Tell him, Czar.
He went to Denver.
McDaniel went to Denver.
Oh, my bad. You're right. No, there's 2 McDaniels. I'm
Yeah,
talking about New England.
Right,
I'm talking about
right.
New England. I'm talking about New England
Get
McDaniel.
the,
yeah.
get
No,
the
we're not
stuff
talking
from
about him.
Ron.
We don't care about him.
Get the liquor from Czar
No,
House
because he's from
now.
New England when Garoppolo was there. I'm saying he was
What?
there. He was there at one
What?
point when they were there together.
Oh no,
Bro,
What the
Arbor.
get
hell
the
did I?
liquor from Czar
What
House.
the hell did I just come into? I don't know what y'all talking
Hey,
about.
Josh McDaniel. He was in New England
What's
as
up,
well.
Ron? Hey, Ron, how you doing? We can have
Mike,
a
you talking about
discussion
Mike
because I don't know
McMahon.
what they talking
Because
about.
Garoppolo came from New England, and that's where McDaniel came from.
I ain't get enough votes for my gritty, Juke. I need more votes. This gritty I
Nobody
got.
want to see that. Nobody want to see no gritty.
See, that's an excuse, Dennis. The whole comment said for you to do it.
Only 6 of them said it. I watched it 3
No,
times.
man, you know what?
It was 14 people in the comments. Only 6
You
people
full
said
of it. You full of it. No, it
I
was
need
more
more,
than that.
Juke. Matter of fact, Juke, come on the show next week. I'll make sure I have it. Make sure you get some time off down there in Texas.
Okay, so did y'all already talk about how the Warriors gonna sweep the Mavericks?
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
talked about that
I
already?
right here.
Oh, okay,
I said,
that's. But Dennis said the Mavericks gonna win, didn't he?
Yeah.
yeah, he
You
said
said they're gonna win the next game, right? Isn't that what you said, Dennis?
that's
Yeah.
what he said.
I
You
figured that.
know,
I didn't hear him say it, but I figured he would
you
say that
already know.
Yeah,
You
he
already
not.
because
know.
They not finna win that.
he gotta
tonight.
be the ignorant thinker. He gotta be contrary. So
You
Yeah, no.
already know.
Warriors finna beat that. They finna go on here to the final. Wait on Boston and Miami. Whoever go win that.
Boston.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm
I don't
scared.
know about that. I'm not ready to say Boston gonna win that.
I'm
I'm not
scared.
ready.
What you
Whoever the
scared of?
Warriors play, I'm scared. I'm really scared if they play Boston though. Boston is
Boston.
Why?
way too tall. But I don't think go. I mean, don't get me wrong. Golden State is a champion,
Wait a
but
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Boston is way too long and way too tall, and they defend really well.
1, 2,
Too
3.
wait a minute.
I don't know.
Too tall for what?
the
What you talking
I'm
Warriors.
about?
talking about in terms of like, okay, for example, in this series with the Dallas Mavericks, most of the players are not. They're not extra tall guys. They when they play defense, Steph and them could just shoot over them all day long. With Boston, you're not finna do that. With Tatum, you're not finna shoot over Tatum
Boston's a
like
way
that.
better defensive team than Dallas.
Yeah,
So
way
was
better.
Miami.
Way better. Either one is gonna give the Warriors problems. I'm gonna say more so Boston, but that's why I was saying about the height and the different things because Boston is long and they're tall and they can defend. They can defend the three. They can defend the inside. It's rough. It's rough for the Warriors. They're not gonna just shoot like they've been doing in this series.
Okay.
Boston got to get
Boston
there
gonna
first.
win it, like I said.
Boston got to get there first. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're thinking about Golden State right now.
No, I was talking about beating Miami. When it comes to the finals, I don't care who wins. But Boston beat Miami. That's what I got. Now, Ryan, you had a question. I'm sorry. Could you finish your question?
I'm ready to talk about the Jazz.
The Utah Jazz. That's what it was.
No. You can't say Utah no more.
Just Jazz?
The Jazz.
Why?
Jazz with no J?
Yeah.
Why you can't call them
And
Utah?
Jazz was dope in Bel Air, though. Jazz was cool.
I got a few things to get off of my chest with this.
Jazz with no J.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jazz with no J. So all right, let's get the big question out the way first.
All right.
Is it Gobert or is it Spider Mitchell?
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell, if you want to be technical.
You mean that's the problem?
No, I said who are you keeping? Gobert
okay.
or Spider Mitchell?
Right.
Okay.
Now, this the problem now. Rudy Gobert open his mouth last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's gonna be me or Gilbert. I mean, Donovan Mitchell. If it were me, if other GM by Rudy, deuces, and why? They take you out in the fourth quarter. You cannot defend the pick and roll. The most points you got this year, 15 points, 15.6. And you sure to me?
$200 million a year. I mean, $200 million contract.
They knew that when they paid him, though. That ain't right. A surprise.
Yeah.
No, it is.
That's not why they paid him. That's not why they paid him.
But okay, but we talk. How many times he got ate up by the pitch and roll this year in the playoffs?
That's where you need to go, not the points.
And me and Dennis been talking about it. If you cannot create your own shot, how you helping the team? You gotta do more if you that man, if you that pit bull. You got to bring more to the team. It's just not defense. Mm-hmm. So that who you got, fat boy?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I do not know a lot about the Jazz. I'm gonna just keep it gangster with y'all today. But I do know about Spider though, and I know I could build a team around Spider. So I'm gonna go with Spider, and I'm gonna keep it just like that because I don't know a lot, but I do know about Spider.
Dennis,
I personally say you get rid of both of them. You got rid of the coach because you feel as though the coach is the problem. That ain't the coach is the problem. I feel as though you get rid of both of them. That's how I personally feel about the situation.
Interesting.
I feel like I would keep Spider and get rid of Gobert.
Yep, I'm with you.
I just think the bet, whatever his name, you should never open up your mouth. You're not bringing nothing else to the table. It's not like you getting 20, 25 points by yourself.
Right.
No, this point guard, shooting guard, helping you
healing,
making your job a little easy, but you want to open your mouth. If I'm the GM by Rudy, deuces.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would get rid of Gobert and I would keep Spider. There's other talent that we can get for the middle.
Yep.
That has good defensive game enough to replace him. That's who I would get rid of. Do you still hear it?
Yeah.
You can still hear it? Yeah. Okay.
Zara, where you at, Zara?
I'm right here. Y'all talking.
Yeah, my fault.
My bad.
Oh, I know what said. I would keep Spider. Spider ain't going nowhere.
Smart man.
You can't build a team around a defensive center.
Nope.
He's not Akeem or Shaq or nobody. He's a defensive. I mean, they got two of the same centers on the same team. You get rid of him, and Whiteside is just as good coming in to start.
And what else? I can't stand the dude, Rudy Gobert. Why will you open your mouth? Talking about you you weigh $180 something.
He weigh more than $180.
He about 215. I'll give him
what? 340, 360. Shaq never pushed. You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance.
Yeah, that's you, Ryan. You ain't that's for bringing that up. Let's get that out the way. How do y'all feel about their new coach?
Who's their coach?
Do y'all think it was? Do y'all think they should have fired the old coach, or was it his fault?
Who, Snyder?
That was the coach named Snyder.
Quinn Snyder.
Quinn Snyder. Yeah, I know it was Quinn.
Yeah,
Snyder.
I don't think they fired him.
I don't think it was the coach. I just think it was the players.
It was Rudy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt it was more the players, the combination of players. I don't feel like the GM and the ownership put a good product together, a good team together. I don't think it was necessarily the players are just bad players. I don't believe they have a good fit. They're not very cohesive. And the type of offense, especially that they're trying to run, the players don't fit.
True.
That's how I see it. Chocolate girl.
I would have a yard sale, a fire sale.
A dumpster sale. It was a dumpster sale.
Hey,
Dumpster fire sale.
Hey,
Yeah.
buy one, get one. Everything got to go.
A BOGO. Get a BOGO sale.
Hey, Payless. We all know about Payless. Buy one, get one free.
Payless out of business.
Hey,
Yeah, sure are.
come back just for this. But I will have a yard sale. Everything, Rudy, you gone. Rudy Gay, you gone. Wars, O'Neal, you gone.
Nah, they ain't let them go.
I feel like you got to show up. A lot of these players have not been showing up.
You gotta have certain players for certain type of roles. Royce O'Neal's young; he ain't going nowhere.
I mean, well, Rudy got to go there.
Yeah, Rudy.
I'm not even up front. I don't care what Utah do. I don't like Utah anyway.
I like watching Utah now.
I mean, Conley gotta go.
I ain't like Utah.
Yeah, Conley gotta go. He old.
Conley gotta go.
I just started being a fan of
Clarkson ain't going nowhere.
I didn't used to be a fan of Conley. I just started. Conley just grew on me.
I feel like Conley.
What about Ingles? Ingles was out with an injury, right?
Yeah, but they got Bogdanovich.
What?
Yeah, but they had Bogdanovich and Ingles. They had both.
Yeah, they got, but well, Ingles a little bit more of a playmaker, but I mean, they can keep both of those dudes. It just ain't enough minutes for both of them, though.
That's why they both him and Clarkson was coming off the bench.
Right.
Ingles
2 years ago, they were both. 2 years ago, they were first and second in man.
Yeah, they was
on the same team, first and second.
I think one of them presented the other one with a trophy or something like that.
Yeah.
Now I think you got to get rid of one of them. I know. I
would keep Bogdanovich. Shooters are a premium. He's a great shooter.
I will not get rid of him, but a lot of the old.
If you got two, you got to get rid of Ingles.
Ingles.
I'll take Ingles.
I
know he don't play that much defense, but I'll take Ingles.
Rudy,
Bogdanovich, though.
Rudy, you don't player. You don't. The point guard, what's his name? You just
Conley.
Yeah, Conley. I would put him in the front office.
No. He just gone.
No, what I'm saying, he did help develop players. Point guard.
No, he just gone. Has his ass on.
Well, there you go.
Send him to the Lakers. The Lakers use maybe.
Yeah, they can use him.
Definitely
can use a veteran.
Yeah, you can definitely go to AARP.
Man.
Lord, how much?
I already said it about the Lakers. Need to do a whole just get rid of everybody. Everybody. Get rid of them. Start it over.
Okay. All right, Ryan, you ready?
Well, yeah.
Utah, we trying to help the Utah.
Ain't no help.
J without the J.
Ain't no help.
Jazz without the J.
They done. ain't no help. Rudy, you should never open up your mouth. You weigh $180 soaking wet. Let's be honest. Come on, dog. You
keep saying he weigh $180, yo.
Right.
You bones. They need to call you Bones. Bones.
Nah, he played for the Nuggets.
But ain't no help. I mean, they need to have a fire sale. Buy one, get one free. You get Rudy, you get whoever else you want. You send draft picks or whatever. Dennis.
We move on from the Jazz because this is depressing.
Yes,
shout out to
go ahead with your question, Brian.
Shout out to Ayu Dosunmu for the Bulls.
Never liked the Jazz. I didn't like them when they had Karl Malone and John Stockton. I couldn't stand them. I don't even like Utah. I ain't even finna go there about Utah. We go move.
Shout out to Ayo Dosunmu for the Bulls, second team rookie team, and he was a second round pick. So we got a top 10 player in this year's draft in the second round.
Let me see.
Our future look a little bright there, Czar.
Guru said he liked Luka and the boys tonight. Duke said, Luka, we don't believe you. You need more people. Bye, go Burt. Is what Duke said. Ron, Guru said, Ron, it's not that Rudy can't defend the pick and roll. That's determined by the way the coach wants to defend it. What he can't do, which he has displayed in the playoffs 2 consecutive years, is that he can't guard the perimeter to the point that it will cost the team the series this and last year. Quinn had to go since he was reluctant to bench Gobert versus the Clippers last year, and again this season was doomed again, and he is a 2-time loser. He had to go. But the roster is flawed as well. But yes, the coach had to go. Good and right moves, says Guru Nation. Okay.
Why?
Hold on. Juke said, Damon Hargrove, when you gonna get rid of Brian? It's time. Rudy Gobert is 245 pounds.
Oh wait.
He said David Hargrove, he might have came in the league like 215 though. Did anybody do the autopsy on Luka yet? Time of death after that dunk. Hey, yo, Juke, you was crazy. Speaking of skinny people, shout out to my boy Chet Holmgren, future #1 pick. All right, Ryan. Let's get to these questions, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man, making me laugh today, man. Y'all keeping me happy.
My first question: how long you give a rookie in the NBA to succeed? Fat boy.
How long do I give a rookie to what?
Succeed in the NBA.
In the NBA.
I don't know. You gotta go to somebody else. Let me think about that right quick. About that.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure what you said. I give him about 4 years. I give him 4 years. I'm not saying I'm gonna kick them out of the league if they're not good in 4 years. I'm just saying 4 years is about the number of the time that you really see an elevated jump in most players. Sometimes you get an aberration in a player that just comes into the league balling, but that's not typical.
What, every 10 years?
No, not really. I won't say that either, but I'll give him about 4 to 5 years is the thermometer for me. And by that 4th or 5th year, they should really know who they are just about in the league, what they're going to do. They've already made their rookie mistakes. They've probably, if they're vocal people, they've already shot off their mouth and made a fool of themselves. So,
Okay.
I just believe 4 to 5 years is a good amount of time. Okay. Unless you get on a team with somebody who don't like young players, then then your development gets kind of stunted a little bit. So you might have to stretch that 4 to 5 years out to 5 to 7. But but if you're lucky enough to not run into that, then you probably won't have to worry about that.
Dennis.
3 years.
How many?
3.
Why 3?
3 seasons. 3 seasons on my team. See who you are. See if you succeed.
Zaw.
3 years. Correct answer.
3 years. That's y'all's opinion. I ain't gonna say it's correct.
Fat boy.
Just like when you say the same thing, Sharon, sometimes.
Right. That's
right.
And you always say you always remind me. You always remind me that's your opinion, Sharon. You always remind me.
I don't say that every time because you say it too
just
much.
About.
I got tired of it.
Just about.
I just let you get away with it now.
Every time. You do.
I let you get away with it now. I don't even say that no more.
So I'm saying
you let me. You let me get away.
You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I know what you said. I don't know about what you mean, but I know what you said. But that's okay. That's okay.
She was like, the correct answer is.
Yeah, I say that on Stay Tuned because I'll be messing with
I know. I don't
really mean that. I'm messing with Doug on that. But
but I wasn't messing with mine. I wasn't messing with mine. Mine's is correct though.
No, it ain't. That's your opinion.
Fat boy.
My opinion. It takes 4 or 5.
Okay, so I'm looking at certain players and certain times they came in, like Derrick Rose came in, he came in busting.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's okay. No. That ain't what you gonna do. You're not just gonna pick all these MVP players. Not what you're gonna do.
Listen.
No. Let's since you want to talk about your team, let's go to one that's on your team. How about Mr. Gordon that was on your team? Mr. Gordon.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Gordon.
Oh.
Carry on. Ben Gordon.
Carry on.
Ben Gordon, yeah. It took Ben Gordon a little minute. It took him a minute. I must say, man.
Now you the GM now.
My head says 3, but my gut says 4. My head say 3, my gut say 4, and I'm gonna land on 3. I'm gonna land on 3. I'm thinking about certain dudes, and I'm like, yeah, it took them a couple years to kind of be that dude. So yeah, I'm gonna say 3.
Okay. My next question.
Ron, what you think?
I think 4 years.
Yeah, I'm like 3.
Really?
If that was the case, you see a whole lot more trades going on.
I say 4 years. They got to get down the plays, the coaches. They got to get to know everybody, all that stuff. So I say 4 years.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
My next question. Do you think a basketball player should able to leave high school and go into the NBA? Man.
Sure. Why not?
Absolutely.
We're doing it. I mean, we're letting them do anything else. Hey, we paying them in college and stuff. And all that. Hey, why not? Hats off now. Do whatever the hell you want.
That's how I feel.
Just let them just run ramshot and do whatever they want. Just do what you feel. We in the do what you feel generation.
Wait a minute. Ain't you the one that said, look what Kobe done?
No, I didn't say that.
I thought you was. I thought you did.
No.
I am going to say, though, that if you look at KG came out of high school, Kobe came out of high school, LeBron came out of high school, T-Mac came out of high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
And
mean, to be
Jermaine
honest,
O'Neal
I
came out
think
of high
AI
school.
probably could have came out of high school the way he was
Jonathan Bender
balling.
came out of high school.
I mean,
Yep.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out talent.
No, I'm just
Okay.
helping him with his list.
Okay.
So I don't see the problem with them coming out of high school. I never saw the issue.
what the issue is that the NBA won't a lot of these players go to college first.
Yeah, you know
College
why.
ain't for everybody, man.
And why the hell Bill, let's be honest, when you win national championship or whatever, you help put money where you at in college.
You tell LeBron to go to college. I'm just throwing his name out there. I wouldn't have never told LeBron to go to college. I'd have been like, go to the league.
But I just saying, a lot of people say otherwise. A lot of people in the NBA want these kids go to college. Maybe 1, 2 years. I mean, we see that.
Jermaine O'Neal come out of high school?
Yep.
I'm just pointing out, I'm just throwing out names right now, but
I mean, I just saying.
But he was a dog for a little while.
It took him a minute though. He had to go to another team.
It took him a minute, but
they had to. I hope is the Guru still in the Guru still in the comments?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
I ain't seen him say nothing lately. I just want to know if he's still in the comments.
But
Guru, you still in the comments? Say something. I just want you to
where
hear
he
this.
got drafted,
Say something.
of course, he was not going to play Dennis.
Well, who got drafted?
With the Trailblazers.
No, what you? I ain't say nothing about nothing back. I ain't say that.
I thought you just said, "Oh,
you know what I'm saying?"
Oh, that was FBC.
Oh,
yeah, that was me, Jermaine, with Jermaine.
I haven't made a comment on this situation. I just want to know what's Guru in the comments. That's all I want to know.
What do you think?
I personally believe that they should have never stopped the high school shit.
Never.
To be honest with you, it ain't no different than a one and done.
I'm just
That one and done shit is stupid.
No.
It ain't no different.
All you do is get a university excited and then they leave.
Right,
but
exactly.
It's there for the NCAA to make that money. That's just what
right.
it is.
That's all just about you putting money.
But really, there's no need for one and done anymore because the NIL deal is in play now. So there's really no need for that. And then now with them coming out of high school, you can put them right in the development league. They can go out in there right out of high school.
There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players go to development league.
What happened?
There's a lot of players that go to development league.
Okay, so let me read what Guru said. Guru said they let 15-year-old girls turn pro with no restrictions. And if you live in Europe, you don't have to go to college. I do think if you go to school, you should have to go for 2 years at the minimum.
Oh yeah, I agree. If
you go to school, he's saying, Fat Boy, he's saying if you do go to school, you need to go for 2 years, not one and done.
That 1 year is dumb. It's either I agree 100%. Either it's high school or you got to go for 2 years. I agree exactly with that.
I'll give you that.
I'll go back to high school. Straight out of high school. If you good enough, if you good enough to go, listen. I believe this in the NFL. If you good enough in the NFL to go out of high school, you could go out of high school. Now, I don't believe that there's a lot of players that are that good. Now, let's get that out the way.
No, I would drop that to 2 years instead of 3, though.
Yep.
Okay, I just see 2 years.
I would drop that to 2 instead of 3 for the NFL college football.
Yep.
I think it just straight out of high school.
My next question: where do you rank Steve Francis in the NBA history? Czar.
Ooh.
Top 1,000.
Oh shit.
No, he in the top 400, ain't he?
400. You might as well say top 1,000.
Wait a minute. How many people in the NBA
We gotta go sit
Fame.
here and talk about Stevie franchise like
And that's
that.
too hard, man. I mean, he was cool when he played for about. He was
Right.
First of all, he was a late guy because he went to junior college.
Right.
He actually didn't, he didn't do that until he got to Maryland from JUCO. He balled out. So he was a late to the pros because he had already did, I think he was like 23, 24 when he came over.
Right.
But those 5 years, man, he really played well. But, he came and went, and it sucks to where his life is at now. It's another story. But, I was, okay. Top 500.
Sam.
Well, I would say, yeah, about that.
See, that's the correct answer.
I wasn't a big Steve Francis fan when he was playing. I thought he was okay.
He was electric for a minute, though, but yeah.
He was.
He was exciting to watch.
Yeah,
but
right. That's what I'm saying.
He
Right,
wasn't all that. Yeah.
But he wasn't all that
He had
as far
hoppers
as the
out this
talent.
world, though.
I'm gonna say top 600.
That boy had hoppers out this
It's
world.
400 people. It's over 400 people in the NBA Hall of Fame. So I'm gonna say top 600.
Yeah, he's not a Hall of Famer, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Dennis.
What, 500?
600. See, I said 1,000. That was probably too high.
I'm gonna go 6.
I say 500, 600. That's about the same. I agree.
He wasn't all that. Like he was exciting. He was kind of like a Jay Will to me. You know how Jay Will had the flashy passes and but he was kind of like that.
Top 100 point guards.
He had hops for days.
Yeah, he did have hops. Hey, that 2000 slam dunk. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of garbage because that's the other thing I don't like. Same with the Blake Griffin. It's kind of like Carter and Griffin. I mean, I'm not taking away, but they're both kind of somewhat overrated in my opinion. Yeah, they both won those trophies before the dunk contest started. Tracy McGrady and Steve Francis. Vince Carter did. I mean, the way they act like he just ran over them, and that wasn't the case. Them boys had some dunks, and they just didn't get the credit.
Know what Vince can do.
No, but here's the crazy thing about that. Where you was, Czar, that's what they were saying. Where I was, everybody was saying that Steve Francis was going to win because he was little. Like everybody was.
That's saying that a lot because it looks better because you jump.
Yeah, because he's little, right? Everybody was saying he was going to win, and I was like, y'all tripping? Like y'all don't know.
He was amazing.
And then he came out to that first dunk, and that was it.
Right, and like I said, it was a great dunk. But Kenny Skywalker did the same dunk in 1989.
Yeah,
but no one mentions that. But if you go pull it up, you're like, oh damn, that was the Vince dunk.
Right.
Same shit, and he won. But I saw him do it first. But anyway, But yeah, no, Steve. Yeah, I say 500-600.
Fat boy. What do you say?
I say like 5-6, man, because Steve was cool. Like he was cool for like ooh and but he wasn't all that, man.
His lips were too big.
Lord,
what?
That's another search.
What they got to do with this game?
He didn't pick out his fro enough.
I take offense to that. Hold on, dog.
Well, his lips was too big. He used to drag him, slow him down a little bit.
What?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know, but you tripping.
No, seriously. I heard. Don't be offended. I heard a comedian say that. It wasn't my joke.
That's funny though.
That's what he said. He said, I'm just telling you, that's what he said.
TV franchise.
Blaze said that he makes top 100 point guards. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, because Blaze is a Magic fan. That's why he said that.
Well, of course. I am too. I mean, he got taste. That's a good job, Blaze. But anyway, what's his name? Jay Jones said high school to the G League, yes, but not to the NBA. So Jay, put in the comments why you say no to going to the NBA, but yes to the G League from high school.
Wait a minute. Some of the best basketball players ever came straight from high school went to college.
Yeah, but I mean, that's cool, but that doesn't mean that the rule should be that. That's
Right.
all. You can't just
I'll,
say because some of the best talent came out of high school and went straight to the NBA, therefore that should be the rule forever. No, you can't say that. There has to be other reasons. I mean,
I'll,
like Dennis gives a reason. I think we talked about this before, and Dennis says something about, well, you stay in school, then you get hurt, then you never make it to the NBA. But if you can,
Well,
if you are healthy, you getting out of high school and you can ball and you're talented enough, go to the NBA. I don't see the problem.
Right.
That's what he said. Isn't that what you said, Dennis? What you told me?
right. And I really believe this ain't
So
nothing but a money scheme.
Reason. If you're concerned about them getting hurt before they realize their dream of earning all that money, that's one thing. If that's your opinion.
Right.
But just to say, well, yeah, well, you know, we tried it with these 6 individuals and they became some of the greatest players of all time. No, because some of that probably would have happened whether they came out at 18 or 20.
And
Can you imagine if Kobe Bryant had actually gone to college for 2 years and then come out of college?
I still feel like
Hold on, Sharon. But then you got those individuals who effed it up for everybody. Kwame Brown, Guru, is what I wanted to tell you.
Eddie Curry.
Yeah.
Kwame Brown.
Eddie Curry.
Wait.
Anthony Bennett, yeah.
Right.
that was the worst one.
Right. Since you want to go there, Dennis.
Anthony Bennett ain't coming straight out of high school, did he?
Yes,
Right,
he did.
Dennis.
I thought he
I thought they changed the rule before Anthony Bennett got drafted.
I think he did. I think he came to college.
Maybe so, but I know he's a bust. That's all I know. But go ahead.
Brown played 14 years.
He could have played 20, Ryan.
I don't care.
That
He'd have
don't
been
mean
a
nothing,
20.
Ryan.
He'd have been a 20-year
He
bust.
can be on the bench. The big man. You
No.
got
You know what, Ryan? He played 14 years. You right.
Centers.
Is he better than Rudy Gobert?
Yeah.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that shit. Just sit your ass down, Ryan. I knew you was gonna say that.
Bennett
I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm
I just joking.
Wait a minute, what you say, Lindsay?
he played 1 year at UNLV and then he came out.
Okay. One and done.
Yeah. We just talking about that.
Which is the new straight out of high school.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I don't. If you're gonna let them come out straight from high school and they decide they want to go to college 1 year, I don't have any problem with that. I don't care if they want to go 1 or they want to go 2, 3, or 4. I don't care how many. I don't care. Just do whatever the hell you want to do. I have literally given up the fight.
You gave up the fight?
I'm serious. I have literally given up the fight because what I have realized is that all people care about is money. I don't care what you say. I don't care what it's about. I care about having a heart for anything else or wanting somebody to get some knowledge and education or want them to be mature. They don't care about none. They don't give a damn about that. All they care about is the bag.
You know what, Sharon?
Why am I gonna waste my time talking about, you know, the glorification and the wonderment and the wonderfulness of getting an education? It's okay, just be dumb, but rich. It's okay. There's room around here for who are uneducated and wealthy. That's okay. You can get your degree later. Just like my man Jerome Bettis. He just graduated from Notre Dame. He got his degree long after he retired. I mean, what, Dennis? What?
I just want to know. Is it possible that you can go straight to the NBA and still get your degree while you're in the NBA?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, you can. But they don't.
Why can't
they nine times out of 10, they don't though, Dennis.
I'm just saying, why can't they?
No,
I didn't say they can't. You asked me, can they? And I said, yes, they can, but they don't.
Oh.
And most of them never go back to get it. But that's okay. They wealthy though. That's all that matters, y'all. Wealth. Even though they might go broke later. It doesn't matter. At least for a time, they realized their dream of being a professional athlete. They got their mama a house and a car. She may not have it now, but they did at least do it for a time. It's okay. Like I said, I've given up that fight. Trisha Joy, you watching? I give up, girl. I give up. They don't want to hear it.
All my life, I had to fight.
They ain't trying to hear it. Money. That is the chief concern. That is the main thing and the only thing. Get that money, baby.
Correct.
Get that money.
It's silly.
Well, wouldn't it be? You know, maybe I'm dragging you back into it, but not all the way. But wouldn't it be the other way around? Like with the education, why couldn't the education be free?
Why couldn't what?
Why couldn't the education be free?
Be free.
Yeah.
It is free.
No, no.
I'm talking about college.
No,
It is for them.
You got
not for all. Not
Yeah,
for
if
everybody.
you get on a full ride.
I didn't say for everybody. But scholarship athletes is free for.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Right.
But they didn't take it. They left the scholarship for somebody else.
Who left it?
The one that didn't take it. The one that went straight to the NBA.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying to you. I'm saying to you, the ones who decide to go to college is free for them. So,
okay.
If we're, what we're talking about. We're not talking about the average player. We're talking about top-notch talent that gets
to go to the NBA from high school.
Rides to school to play football and basketball. Yeah. It's free.
Right. All I'm saying is
it's free as far as monetarily. They don't have to pay a bill. That's what I mean.
Will say one thing: college is not for everybody.
I mean,
no, it definitely is not.
Cole from Martin. That's why he didn't go to college.
Lord,
because they was watching the college basketball game.
I still believe that NFL.
No, but look, Dennis, they was watching the college basketball game. And he said, I bet they get paid a grip. And
I am having the seat. I'm sitting down, Jude. I'm sitting right here. Relax.
Oh, no, he was talking about when you told that joke.
Yeah, I know, but I'm relaxed.
My next question.
Drinking my tea.
What head coach you trust the most?
Get the bag, y'all. Get the bag. Go ahead, Ron. What you saying? What head coach? What?
You trust the most? Steve Kerr or Eric? What his
Spoelstra.
Yeah, all that.
Ooh,
bad. Trust in terms of what?
To get that basketball team to the finals.
As their team is currently constructed?
Yes. Right now.
Oh, okay.
In the playoffs.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
10.
Oh, Steve Kerr.
Fat Boy.
I'm gonna say Kerr too, man. He not saying Spoelstra hasn't proven himself, but he did have LeBron James. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kerr.
Who won in the finals last year?
Neither one of them. It was Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it was the Buckers.
And it was Devin Booker and Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton.
Okay. Czar.
Spoelstra. He actually has proven he can coach without having a great team.
You know they say the bubble don't count.
I ain't talking about the bubble. I'm saying under his resume.
I
used to be on Spoelstra's head during that LeBron era, and like this dude ain't nothing but a puppet. That man proved me wrong after that.
Dennis.
I think they both have proven they can coach with not that great a team.
He ain't done nothing when without those guys. They're horrible.
I'm gonna say right now, Steve Kerr is supposedly going to the finals.
We're horrible
unless he has the the worst loss. I mean, he is the only 73-9 team to lose the finals, so we'll see.
That's true.
We'll see. Definitely a better head coach.
If that happens,
he was a 73-9 coach that lost in the finals, though. He at least got there.
Right.
That's true too.
Exactly.
I did say that.
Right, but he at least got there.
I did say that.
I know. I'm just reminding you. He at least got there.
Let me read some comments.
No, we read the comments.
Okay. My next
I
question.
think we did.
Well, we got one from Guru. Guru said he's answering your Kwame Brown remark, Dennis.
Here you go.
Kwame Brown.
He's a Kwame Brown lover. That's why.
I know it. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown played a decade in the NBA. True, he didn't live up to his potential, but there are so many players who A, never made it, and B, only played 3 or 4 years. For the record, most of the kids who are athletes rarely ever take advantage of their free education. I have become fairly successful, and I was a goddamn waste of time in college. And the sooner I failed out, the better my life became. Well, all right then. The Guru has spoken.
I hope he wasn't talking about his basketball career.
What basketball career?
I don't know, but
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Guru.
Like I said, I give up. I give up.
All my life.
Just go for the bag, y'all. That's the message. Just go for the bag. Don't learn nothing. Just go get that money.
You know why it's like that.
I don't care. I don't care why. It's just the way it is.
More money.
It's like that. That's the way it is. That's what he said.
Sharon, if you had a son that had that option, what would you tell him?
To have what option? Go to school or go straight to?
Yeah.
I told him to go to school.
Okay.
It depends on where he's ranked, how good he is.
Well, tell him to go to school at least 1 year.
Yeah,
at least 1 year.
If he got the option to be in the NBA, he's ranked up.
He's a number 1 star. That's what I'm saying.
He's a 5-star athlete. Let's get that.
But now I got to be more than that. I need to know if he's the best in the world.
Okay, well, if he's the best in the world, that's a whole different story.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't.
That's like a 0.01% chance of him being that. So if he's that, that's a whole different story. But the average dude that come out of high school that's getting a scholarship, they're not Kobe or LeBron. They might be Kwame coming out of college. And what I'm saying is you can't, to me, nobody can take your education from you. That's all I can say.
That's true.
That's all I can say. When I got my college diploma, degree, was the greatest day of my life. One of the greatest days of my life. At the time, it was the greatest day.
You met me.
Because I knew I had something that nobody could take away. I don't care what you do. You can't beat it out of me. You can't out of me. You can't do anything, but you cannot take my education away.
Sorry, bro.
1 year of college does do something. They get you credits, Blaze. And later on, when you go back to school, you have fewer credits to get. And it also gives you 1 year of experience. College life is an experience. You learn a lot of life lessons in college. It's not just about hitting the books and getting a grade and missing out on money. It's much more to it than that. But hey, get the bag. That's my motto from here on out. Hey, get the bag.
Lord have mercy.
Just do it for the money. Bump all the other stuff. Just get the money. Get the money.
But then what do you say, Sharon, if they go to college for that year and then they blow their knee out? Then what?
Hey, it happens. Then that's when you have to use your brain to try to get money instead of using your brawn. That's all.
Hey, Master P blew his knee out and became one of the biggest music artists in the world.
Self-made.
Got that.
That was
Self-made.
real. Hey, that's real self-made.
And that's real. That's
That
right.
is. Very much so.
He did it his way.
Yep.
I admire him and respect him a lot.
Love Pete, man. Love him.
Yeah, Blaze, bag is better than educate. Yep. You can be big and dumb, but wealthy.
They say Floyd can't read.
But he got all that money. It
That's
don't
what I'm
matter.
saying.
He
So
got the bag.
I think right.
Big up, Floyd. More power to you. Mm-hmm.
He can
next
count.
question,
He can't
Ron?
read.
Do you
Go ahead,
think
Ron.
Nick Saban pay the players to go to Alabama? Now, it been rumor coming out for the past 2 weeks. He don't give them money, but he give them stuff in a house. And
Yes.
gifts.
He's not the only one.
Listen, let's be real. This been going on in college for years.
Long time. Basketball, football.
But SMU literally is still recovering from all those years ago.
But
the Hurricanes.
Yep, Miami.
USC.
Okay.
It goes on at every level in college.
They got boosters, Ron. It's not necessarily the coaches.
Okay.
It's the boosters and team behind them.
So my next question is, should he get in trouble if he
gets caught, just like the rest of them? They all don't get caught. If they can prove it, yeah.
Get no kid's family a car.
They be getting slicker about it and whose name they put in, because trust me, it's been over you saw Blue Chips, right? That even tells you how it was in college basketball. Like, that's a real good example. I love that. They're so slick on how they do it now, and whose name being this, and the paper trail is not as bad as it used to be.
That's only because they fucked up. That's only because they fucked up with LeBron. Nobody really
Dennis.
That's only because they fucked up with LeBron. Straight out of high school.
Dennis.
Shan.
Right.
Now,
what
do you think about my question?
I forgot the question. What was the question? What did you say?
How they messed up the bag with LeBron?
No. What was the question? Oh, Nick Saban. Nick Saban. I got it.
Pay the players.
So Nick Saban been wheeling and dealing his whole college career, probably.
Thank you.
I don't know. They all do it, except the Big Ten. You know, the Big Ten. We're honest. We don't.
Yeah, we don't
do
that. Yeah, Joe Paterno. No, we don't do that.
No, we don't. We don't.
Stop it. Stop it.
You know something.
Stop it.
They may molest kids, but they don't pay them. Hold on. Time out. You can't tell when I'm being sarcastic yet, Dennis. You've known me 2.5 years. You can't tell yet.
Hey, they may molest kids, but they don't pay them.
Anyway, I believe a lot of coaches do whatever they got to do to get whoever they got to get. I believe the head coaches know about it. They just turn a blind eye. Just don't let me know about it. I think that's what they tell their coaching staff. Hey, do whatever you got to do. Just don't let me know about it.
Right.
And that's what they do. I think that's what they do.
Now, to me, if the kids get in trouble for taking money, they need to get in trouble for buying the players.
They do.
I think
they do.
Okay, I want to ask you this. What head coach got in trouble for that?
They get in trouble. It runs their reputation. They don't get hot.
Pete Carroll.
They also get fined. They get their championships removed from their record too.
Sampson and for my Indiana Hoosiers.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm not familiar.
He's not a football coach. What's the one coach in Kentucky right now?
Rick Pitino. No. John Calipari. Rick Pitino, who used to coach Kentucky and Louisville, he got in trouble as well. Calipari, they need to get his ass because he's number one on my list. He's switching every time they get close. He's number one on my list. I don't know how they ain't called his ass.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Non-coaching ass.
I just saying.
I never said he did it. All I know is there's a paper trail on his ass that they just can't seem to get him.
Because no X's and O's to save his life. All them players.
Because your boy got in trouble, Sharon.
Who that?
Chris.
Tom Izzo?
No, Chris.
Chris who? You know she don't like no damn Chris's.
That is not my boy. Don't
Shit, it ain't a Chris. I don't know the Chris that she like. Let's
even put his name in the same
like
sentence
Chris
with my name.
Okay.
Chris Webber, he talking about. I can't stand that dude.
Yes. He got in trouble.
It's Chris Bosh.
Chris Webber.
I'm sure
I'm trying to think of a Chris that you do like, Chris Bosh.
Oh, I love Chris Bosh. Yeah,
I'm sure the Fab Five got theirs. Man. That's all I'm
saying.
Visual.
If there is true, I think he need to be
Giant of UNLV, Mr. Towel Man. With Larry Johnson, all them, man, they got taken care of, bro.
Park,
come on,
man. In Vegas. What you think?
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Arcanian, the shark, the target. Come on, man.
Yep,
he don't even coach. He sit down with a towel in his mouth.
Hey, no.
You don't even coach.
We totally in the name of Tarkan. No, we doing that now.
I love him, Jerry. But he don't coach. He just sit there with a towel in his mouth and say, go play.
Okay, I'm going to ask this. If this is true, what should happen to Nick Saban?
Ain't nothing gonna happen. The NCAA ain't about to stop their money.
Didn't he ask me? He asked me.
Oh, I thought he asked everybody.
Pull hot ass down. Calm down.
Put your wet ass down.
Was ready, boy. He had it loaded, cocked and ready, boy. He was ready to get that ass out. Go ahead, Dennis.
The same way Sharon was talking about how everybody want the bag. The NCAA is another one of them bag feet MFers.
Yeah, they want the bag.
And I don't like the way that they are with the bag. And they are non-profit.
This is what I don't get. You don't like the NCAA wanting to be about the bag. You don't like the colleges and universities or the coaches being about the bag.
No,
but it's okay if the students are about the bag. That's okay.
I ain't got no problem with the colleges and universities or the coaches. It's the NCAA.
So you got a problem with the NCAA, but you don't have a problem with anybody else wanting the bag. It's okay if anybody else does it except the NCAA. Mm-hmm. That's what you say.
Because they ain't breaking bread.
What you mean they ain't breaking bread?
Dennis,
they ain't breaking bread.
I'm right here with you, player.
They ain't breaking bread.
What are you talking about? You gotta explain that. What do you explain that?
Like who they paying? Who the NCAA pay?
What do you mean? Who do they pay?
Who they pay?
They don't pay nobody.
Their employees, I guess.
Who employs the NCAA?
They got employees that operate the NCAA. I'm just answering your question. You like who they pay?
I feel as though they should be putting more of that money into all of these schools. That's how I feel.
Agree.
How much are they putting into the school?
Same way me.
How much are they putting into the school?
Nothing.
They're not putting nothing.
Not enough.
How do you know?
Because that's what the school said.
That's what the schools say.
Yeah.
Because
so how much of that I ask again? Because see, I don't know. How much are they putting into the school?
They was putting the money back into the schools.
Wait, Lindsay.
HBCUs would not be struggling right now.
Wait, Lindsay. Because if you're gonna say they're not putting enough into the schools, then you got to know how much they are putting in there to complain about it.
Okay.
If you're gonna criticize it, you got to know how much they are putting.
When I get
criticize and say they're not putting enough, and you don't even know what they're putting in there.
Say this. When I get those exact numbers, I'll give them to you.
Okay.
But I do know this though, Sharon. For them to be $1 billion business and schools say that they're having problem with funding, should not be a conversation.
Wait a minute. Do you really believe these schools have trouble with funding?
Some schools, yes, not all.
I'm not talking about the HBCUs, Lindsay. So get that bass on that tone, that HBCU tone out the board. That's not what I'm talking about.
They go to the NCAA.
We know that the top schools
I didn't say they're not a part of the NCAA. But I don't care. I don't care what the NCAA does. We all know, sitting on this show, that the HBCUs are going to always be slighted. That's just the way it is. It's not fair, and it shouldn't be that way. That's a given. That's why I'm saying I'm not talking about them, because that's going to be that way until we fight to change it. Okay?
All my life.
And the ball is
Well, we know
rolling
the
now.
power schools got money.
Deion is getting that ball rolling like we said he would. When it was first announced he was going to Jackson, we said it right on this show. We were all excited and said, watch what's going to happen. And it's happening. But in the meantime, I'm not talking about them in this in the context of this conversation. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying how much are they paying these schools, so that we can rightfully criticize them if need be. That's all. Because I have no idea. I've never looked it up. I have no clue.
I will say this.
None.
If y'all seen the documentary of the Hurricanes, Miami Hurricanes.
I've seen several.
Michael Irvin and some of those players came out and said every time they won the national championship, a new building was going up.
That's true.
That's because the school.
That's because the school
got
gets money.
For winning.
Right.
School get money for winning.
So it go back to, do you want you to work hard and they get money from what you doing, or you to put that money in your pocket and say to after your career?
Hey, get the bag. Go ahead. That's my answer from here on out. Anytime anybody asks me anything about this, that's gonna be my answer. Hey, get the bag.
Get the bag. I'm not
get the bag. Just get it. Get it.
What do you think?
Well, we've been on the same question. I already told you. Everybody
straight out of high school.
Man, I've been watching sports a long time. If Nick Saban, if they wanna get them, they can get them. Yes.
Straight out of high school.
He won't be the last. He damn sure ain't the first. But him doing all this, bringing all this attention to himself, that's gonna get his ass caught. He too greedy. Everybody now other teams
you know what?
Get players.
You know what?
He being too greedy, calling them out. Now they gonna investigate your ass.
It's really stupid.
It is.
You know, I haven't seen Nick Saban make stupid moves too many times.
Man.
I can probably count on one hand the number of missteps that he has publicly made since I've been following him. But this dude done lost his mind. They are so upset about Jackson State. That's what this is all about.
Sharon, let me go deeper though. Let me go deeper. So the reason why, yes. So Alabama has always traditionally in the last 10, 15 years have gotten the best players.
Hey, I got breaking news when you get done. Go ahead.
Georgia has now overtook them and is now for the second straight year the number one recruiting class. So that's his same conference and the team that upended their championship run and is now probably the best team in college football and should be the next team to start running things. So he already got that to deal with. Now the players that don't go to Georgia, now that they choose a division, a black school, it's like, oh shit, I'm already stressing Georgia. Mm-hmm. Now Deion Jackson, what the hell? They're taking these players? So with that combination, it's like, oh, I done lost my mind. I'm calling him out. It ain't just Jacksonville. It was that Georgia shit started it because now he ain't the cream of the crop in the SEC no more. It's Georgia now. You know what I'm saying? And then
I get it. But I'm gonna say this though, Czar. I still believe that the situation with Jackson State though was a harder pill for him to swallow.
Right.
You want to know what he said?
He was already pissed about Georgia. But when this N-word got somebody, what?
Right. No. You want to know what he said in his house? This is what he said in his house.
You must have paid him $1 million.
You easily paid him $1 million.
I'm going to tell you what he said. I'm going to tell you what he said in his house. He was because the day before he was hyped. He was like, yeah, well, we might have lost to Georgia in there, but I know we got the number one guy, so I ain't worried about it.
That's right. I ain't worried about it.
So then Travis Hunter. Travis went to Jackson State. I know he said this shit in all my life of coaching. I ain't never lose a player to no HBCU. What in the heezy?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it took him over the top.
Yeah.
What what else happened to him? He got beat by Texas A&M during the season.
Nah, then I'm gonna tell you what else happened.
He called that head coach out.
And then that's when he started sweating.
Right.
Because
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. The catalyst for him opening his mouth is because he did not see this coming. He didn't know how to handle it, and it put him over the edge. Texas A&M beating him, Georgia beating him all. He could have handled that like nothing. I'm still the MFing Saban, Nick Saban. I'm still the Nick Saban. I don't care, Georgia, whatever, Texas. But this right here.
What's funny, Karen, is that's not gonna be the last time Deion get a 5-star.
Oh well, we all know that. That's
not gonna be the last time.
Especially after the guy said why he picked them.
If he get the number one recruiting class, I'm talking about Deion.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying when the 5-star, what's his name? Travis something. What's his name? Travis somebody. Well, when they interviewed him and he talked about how it felt to be there, it was a wrap. He said it was a no-brainer.
Right.
And then I got the chance to learn from the number one corner all time, or whatever you want to call corner safety, whatever you want to call all time. Shit.
And Travis Hunter. I was right. Travis Hunter.
Yeah. Okay. I knew it was Travis something.
Jimbo Fisher came out and told everybody, look, I used to work for Nick Saban. I know how he get his players. So y'all need to do some research. I said, the shit finna hit the fan.
Was it quiet?
Let me tell you something. You don't mess with.
Yeah.
You don't mess with them people's money. That's all I got to say. Just don't mess with their money. Let me tell you something. You mess with their coins, that's when there's trouble. That's all I'm gonna say.
Booty pucker up. They start getting all no.
You don't mess with their money. We'll laugh and joke. Yep. We'll pass a little insults back and forth. Mm-hmm. I'll beat you one year. Maybe the next 2 you'll beat me. Then I'll beat you again. But you mess with my money, different story, baby.
No, because they don't know how to handle. They don't know how to handle being broke. They kill people.
They kill themselves. They kill themselves.
Trying to tell you.
I'm just.
And I noticed one thing: when the level of playing field gets even, we'll really see Saint Nick can really coach. When the level of playing field gets even.
Now, just by you saying that, Dennis, is it even?
No, it ain't even yet. I give it another 2 years.
Okay, so here's the breaking news, you guys. Where did it go? I just saw it.
I'm gonna just
lower the price on Twinkies.
Hold on. All right. So the Steelers vice president, Omar Khan, is expected to be named Pittsburgh's next general manager, according to Adam Schefter. That's the breaking news.
How do you feel about that? You are the residential Steelers fan.
Right.
I feel good about it, except I feel good about it because I like him. I think I like him. I think he's like a very steady, solid thinking person. That's what I think. I really wanted Louis Riddick. But I've been wanting Louis Riddick as a GM for a few years now. And I don't know. All these interviews and he never gets the job. And I know he was a GM before years ago and they say he didn't do that well. I don't care. I'm listening to this man and watching him now. And I feel like he needs to be a GM.
Right. We all feel like
Niners would have hired Riddick.
If they,
I wish my Niners, when we had the chance to hire Riddick, I wish we would have hired him because I think he would have been a great GM. I think he would still be a great GM. He should have been a GM by now.
Yeah, I think so too. But hey.
Ridiculous.
And who knows why it didn't work out?
Yeah.
A lot of the times when people go to these interviews and they don't get the job, the first thing that we think is, the team didn't pick them. But it could have been there was something about the team that that the candidate didn't like.
But Sharon,
but we don't know.
But we also know we know that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. We know
that.
But Omar is that too, and he got the job.
Right.
True.
But I just said
a lot of them though.
Louis Riddick. I wanted him a dancer.
Let me tell you, Louis Riddick is that dude. I listen to him. He reminds me of Herm Edwards.
He does.
I listen to Herm Edwards. When Herm Edwards breaks down football, it's a beautiful thing. I hang on every word. I listen to what he says. He makes a lot of sense. And, I just really respect him. So when he left ESPN, it was hard because I was like, I got so used to him sitting in that seat talking to me almost every day during my football season. Because he wasn't an ESPN analyst. He was an analyst who happened to do it on ESPN.
Right.
That's how I always looked at him. That's how I look at Louis Riddick. The same way. So anyway, we only got 4 minutes left, fellas.
I got another question.
All right, let's
go ahead.
Do you think Doc Rivers got to have a super team to win another championship? Dennis?
Maybe. I'm gonna say yes.
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 Sharon?
Yeah. Do I think he has to have another championship to do what?
Do you think Doc Rivers got to have a super team to win another championship?
No.
Why?
No, because I don't think you have to have a super team to win championships anyway.
Well, Milwaukee proved that.
I mean,
I'm with you, Sharon.
The last time he won a championship, they had Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. That a big three. And Rondo. A super team right there.
Milwaukee, they wasn't too far behind.
Yeah, but I think Milwaukee would have won it. Hey, do y'all think that Milwaukee would have won that championship if Doc Rivers was their coach?
No.
I'll say yes.
No.
I think he would have.
No.
I think he would have.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, I think he would have.
He had a championship team when he was coaching the Clippers and could barely get past.
So what? That doesn't mean that he couldn't have done it with the Bucks.
I don't think.
And you also got to remember who was the starting point guard on the Clippers when he was at the Clippers?
Chris Paul.
Thank you.
What's wrong with Chris? Wait.
Enough said.
No, let him go. Let him go, Ron. Let him go.
Okay.
I'm telling you that.
You want to know? Let him go. Go ahead.
We only got a minute left.
We only got a minute left. Go ahead.
It's Chris Paul. Come on now. It's Chris Paul.
Sharon, that you have an issue with Chris Paul?
I don't have an issue with anybody. I'm saying he is who he is, and he's not who he's not. And when people finally accept that, your life is going to be a lot better for you. Just accept it. Just accept it, Lindsay.
Oh, man.
He's Chris Paul. CP3. 2 years ago, I said we can't even call him that no more. He don't deserve a nickname no more.
Wow.
He's Chris Paul.
But
it's the disrespect.
No,
That's not disrespectful. It is what it is in my eyes. Just like on this first team All NBA, ain't no way in hell Devin Booker should be on there. Ain't
No,
no way
we
in
ain't say
hell he should be first team All NBA.
no.
Out of there, they're out of their freaking mind. But okay, he on there. Good show, fellas.
Definitely.
Guru said, great show. God bless the panel, Guru Nation, and all my brothers and sisters in the thread. Great job. That's what Guru said.
Thank
So
you.
we've been blessed by the Guru tonight, y'all.
Wow.
All right, well, anybody got any last words?
thank
Last
you
word.
to the fans.
We are the champions. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting to the end.
Okay. God bless.
Moment of silence for the people in Texas.
Yes. Well, definitely
Steve Kerr came out. Steve Kerr gave a speech on gun control.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pleading for gun control. Steve Kerr.
I respect that.
I do too. Standing up.